What's going on, guys? It's Danny from Slow Restoration. Today we're going to pull the Krypton Camaro in and get the oil changed and just give it a quick once over. Fortunately, it is a rainy day. It's kind of nasty out. The car's dirty. It definitely needs a wash. So we're going to let it warm up here. Pop the hood. I don't have this hood open much anymore. There we go. So, if you're new to the channel, you don't know, obviously it's got a Rotofab cold air intake. It's got Texas Speed CNC ported LT1 heads. It has their VVT3 cam, and they're kind of hard to see. It's got their long tube headers and their catted X pipe. Probably see it on this side. Sounds good, runs good. This car actually made 535 rear wheel horsepower, so it's doing pretty good. I think there's a little bit more in it, but for right now, we're just gonna let it warm up, put it up on the lift, go ahead and change the oil, and just do a quick once over, make sure everything's healthy. Takes quite a while for that to drain. There's a lot of oil in there. Got us a fresh Mobil 1 oil filter and oil. I always try and fill these up as much as possible. I haven't did it yet, but before we spin it on, got an oil filter on, drain plug back in, everything wiped down. Everything under here looks good. No leaks, no anything abnormal. We'll do a quick walkthrough underneath this. Walk under maybe. Of course, right here, there's covers all through here. But there's a heat exchanger, one there. There's one up in the wheel well on either side. And there's several others, but that's the ones you can see. Everything's nice and clean and dry under here. Absolutely no problems that I can see. But that's why we put it up and look. Oil pan's dry. Everything appears to be as it should be. Here's those Texas Speed headers, long tube headers, the catted X pipe, and I mean the cats are tiny. This is actually the cat, so not much of a cat, but they are there. We come back. It actually hooks into the stock cat back, I guess that is. And we did take the flat spots out. I know a lot of people commented it makes absolutely no difference having them or not having them. I like the looks of it without having them, and I don't know, I did it, so they're there. And we definitely have the stock muffler still because it has the MPP, the dual mode exhaust, which I like. I know you can buy some of the aftermarket muffler systems that have this. But the stock one sounds killer, so I'm very happy with it. So let's get this thing dropped down. We'll fill it back up with oil. These LTs take a lot of oil. They actually take 10 quarts of oil with an oil change. So we got 1 5-quart dumped in there. Time for the second. You always want to verify, even if you know exactly how much oil it should take, always check it when you're done. New oil can be hard to see on the dipstick, but it's right there where it needs to be, so we're good to go. Again, we'll give it a quick just once over under the hood here. Antifreeze is right where it should be. Everything looks clean, dry. We have a little debris in our filter. All these stupid little helicopters and stuff falling out of trees get sucked up in there. We'll try and brush that out and clean it a little bit, but the filter itself looks good. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oil change, there's nothing to grease on these cars. We'll get it fired up, back it out of here. We have another car coming in for a wheel bearing, and I think I will. It's still warm right now. I might let it cool off. I am going to pull a plug or two and just inspect them, but it's running fine. I just want to double check and make sure everything's looking good. As you can see, we have 6,560 miles on the Camaro now. It's been absolutely great. This is actually the third oil change. It had 1,800 miles on it when I did all the work. So as soon as we got it done, we changed the oil once. So that was the first change. We ran the car for just a little bit, broke everything in, changed it again, and then this is the third oil change. So in 6,000 miles, it's had 3 oil changes, which is, I guess, kind of normal for a new car break-in, if you like your car.